Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a super quick video on this Tron app called Tron Dividends. Tron Dividends is a high risk, super high risk contract, as you can see here, with the daily ROI of 20%. So if you're averse to high risk, if you don't have the stomach for this, and if you don't have risk at capital, aka funds you can afford to lose, not get into this particular one, because again, this one can be here for a couple of weeks. It can be here for a couple of days. I don't know. But with 20% daily ROI, the idea here is to ROI in 5 days, right? So I took a look at this. I actually saw this, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Someone sent me a link, but the person who sent me a link, I didn't really know that person. So when I took a quick look at it, I said, okay, that's cool, but I'm going to pass on it. But then just this morning, a buddy of mine, a partner of mine, actually sent me a link, said, hey, I'm jumping into this. Might be something you might want to take a quick look at. And I said, you know what, because it's a buddy sending me this, just for shits and giggles, I'll throw some money at this. So I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to deposit here on this video $500, because the way I look at it, $500, I can afford to lose that. If I ROI in 5 days, forget about any type of referrals, right? If I ROI in 5 days just from the contract, then every day after that, I'll get 20% of quote unquote free money, right? So 20% of $500 is $100 a day. So if it runs for a month and let's say I make my money back in 5 days, and then after that it runs for a month, who knows how long these things run, right? They might run for a couple of weeks, they might run for a couple of months, it might run for a couple of days. Okay. These DApp games should be treated as games, right? It's like going to Atlantic City or Las Vegas, stepping up to the blackjack table, throwing some money at it, and if you lose it, you lose it, right? If you profit, then you profit. But my my goal is my hope is I can ROI in 5 days, and then let's say it runs for a month, and I'm making $100 a day. $100 a day times 30 days is $3,000 in profit. That's not too bad, especially if I already made my $500 back. Will it work out so perfectly like that? I don't know. We'll see. I've had Tron dApps that I've jumped into way, 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 way back. If you've been a long-time subscriber, um, then you know that at one point I was pretty heavy into Tron dApps, and some of them some of them didn't go too well, but a lot of them did go well, right? And the idea is to get into them super early, right? So this one here, again, I saw this about 3 days ago when it launched. Decided to not get in, but since a buddy of mine sent me the link, it's only 3 days old, I figure, and it does have quite a bit of Tron. There's been 112 million Tron deposited. Now that's not how much they have in the contract, because there has been withdrawals, right? So if you look here right now, there's 63 million Tron in the contract, which is $1.1 million. That's what they have in the contract. This is what has gone in. Total deposits. But anyway, let me take you through some of these things. It's pretty quick. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I was going to pass on this, but a buddy sent me this, and typically that's how I roll. A partner of mine or a buddy of mine or someone who has joined my team in the past sends me a link to something. And someone who I've never met from Adam sends me this very same link. A lot of times, not a lot, every single time, I'll go with, the teammate or the partner or, the person I know, just because I believe in, that's how we should do it. Anyway, that's probably another video. Well, let's talk about this real quick. As you can see here, there are 21,000 people, 21,824 people who have deposited into this contract. 16.8 million TRX in referral rewards. There is a referral side to this. If you want to participate in that, you can. If not, no big deal. 20% a day. As you can see here, that's 600% per month. Obviously, that's outrageous returns. That's why I'm telling you that this probably won't go for a super long time. That being said, I'm banking that it'll go enough that it'll be worth, the profit will be worth jumping into it. So here they have a compound calculator that you can play with. Here's the referral side. There's 8 levels, I guess, 5% on your first level, 3% on your second. 2% on your third, and then 1% on your fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth levels. Again, it's pretty viral, I can say, because if you jump into their Telegram, again, for a 3-day-old contract, they already have 3,065 members. Here's the post, the pinned post here. It says, smart contract has been 100% verified on Tronscan. Again, if you want to check that out, you can. Just click on this verified contract tab right here. This will pop up. You can take a quick look at this. Where were we? 20% per day, 600% per month, 5 days to get 100% of your deposit back, and then it continues forever. I use that term very loosely in air quotes, forever. Forever means for however long there is Tron in this contract, right? Now, again, because people can get paid on this quote unquote forever, typically, or technically, someone can make one deposit like I'm going to do, and then earn on that deposit 20% forever. Now, if you're getting 20%, but there's 20,000 other people getting 20% or whatever the number is, right? It says here 20,000. If nobody's putting new Tron into this, it will drain pretty quickly. Now, the good news is it's very, very early, right? It's within 3 days of it launching. Obviously, if you got in those 3 days, if you get in right now, you're in a much better position than someone who comes in a week from now, right? Or 2 weeks from now. So again, with these ROI dApps, right? The idea is to get in super earlier or as early as you can, right? 15% referrals broken down into 8 levels. Contract started 3 days ago, over 100 million TRX invested already, to 20,000 players. Obviously, this is a pinned post. The updated numbers are on the website as I showed you. It says your contract balance is growing at a speed of 1 million TRX per hour. And I have seen that. I have seen the this number right here just continues to like it ticks over every couple of seconds or every couple of minutes. See, it just ticked over. That's people putting money into this thing. So I'm going to show you here how to do that. Again, you do need to have a Tron Link wallet. So just like any other dApp, for example, if you're in an Ethereum dApp, you need an Ethereum wallet like MetaMask. For this, you need a Tron Link wallet. So make sure you download that. I will leave a link underneath this video. You can download that onto your Google Chrome browser or Brave browser. You can even download it on your mobile. Once you do that, you have to throw some Tron into it. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Matter of fact, I'll show you how to do it now, right? Let's say you don't have Tron. If you have Tron sitting there, great. If you have Tron in another wallet, send it over. If you want to do this, that is. I'm not telling you to do this. You can totally pass on this. I'm just showing you how to do it if you want to do it. If you don't have any Tron, you can run over to changelly.com or another, exchange site. This is a simple, super easy one to use. And you can actually put in, let's say you want to send BTC or Ethereum over, right? Click on TRX, right? So 0.1 BTC would give you 51,656 TRX. You can play with this if you want. If you want to send in Ethereum, you can do that as well. Let's say you want to send in 0.1 Ethereum, right? And you can play with these numbers. 1 Ethereum will give you 13,168 TRX. Whatever the number is, whatever you pick, whichever cryptocurrency you're going to send, what you need to do is you need to click on Exchange Now. Then it's going to ask you for your Tron wallet address. Okay, so your Tron wallet address, you can just hit this button right here. It'll copy it, right? Then what you do is you copy and paste your Tron wallet address, and then what happens is when you send over your Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, it'll automatically convert it to Tron and send the Tron to your wallet. So it's very simple, very easy. It does take you through the step. I think it's like 2 or 3 steps. It takes you step by step. If you're familiar with Changelly, you know that it's super duper simple. What you do is you send over your crypto, and then you just wait for it to be deposited over to your Tron wallet. Once it's in your Tron wallet, you're good to go. And then you can head on over here, right? I'll leave a link underneath. And then here you put in, so it shows here the balance of my TRX wallet. I don't really hold too much Tron in here. but I have enough to send, right? 500. I want to send $500. So I have enough in here. I think 30,000 TRX is 502, so that's fine. I have 30, I just have just enough. So I'm going to send 30,000. 30,000 TRX. Invest. Then here you just accept transaction. And I should be good to go. Once, see, there it goes. See, my 30,000 just disappeared here. And it showed up right here at my investments. I hate to use that word. My deposit is probably a better term. What will happen is, again, I'll receive 20% per day, where I'll be able to withdraw that. As you can see here, it calculates every second. So once my goal, like I said, is 20% a day, is break even in 5 days, right? I'm banking that this will run for 5 days. If it explodes or self-destructs after 5 days, I'm good because I've made my money back, right? Everything above and beyond 5 days is just profit. Now, if it runs for 30 days, after that, then I'm making $100 a day off of this $500 deposit, and $100 a day. But my goal is to take that $100 a day and just kind of sprinkle it all over and put it into other things. I don't know, buy whatever, buy altcoins with it. I don't know. It's just free money at that point. So anyway, just wanted to take you through this. It's pretty clear and straightforward, as you can see. Nothing really complicated about it. I just had to walk you through the Changelly thing and give you my thoughts. But other than that, you can get set up here in a few minutes. Anyway, again, do want to remind you guys, this is super duper high risk. If you don't have a risk capital of funds you can afford to lose, don't get into this or any type of crypto platform or DApp, but this one in particular, okay? It's 20% a day. Obviously, this is not going to sustain forever, even though it says forever right here. This is going to run for a period of time, and when the deposits stop coming in, then it'll start to pay out, and then it'll start to drain at that point. Like I said, the contract is still going upwards, so I think we're in good timing. And again, we're getting in within 3 days of it starting. So that being said, if you want to check this out, you have risk capital. I will leave a link underneath this video. Follow us on our team Telegram. Also follow us on CocoScope if you're not already. But definitely follow us on our team Telegram to stay informed with what we're doing. That's going to be our main hub of our communication to team members. But follow us on CocoScope. Also follow us on Library. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe out there. Peace.